Welcome back, everybody, to Szpakowo. Yeah, it's late in the afternoon, January 1st. I'm going to be doing some daggone snow blowing. Got this hooked up to the old case tractor and it seems to be working out just fine. I'm just going up down these big piles here and just blowing them off to the side here, making short work of it. Making pretty good progress. Getting it plumb out of the way. Getting rid of these big old windrows of snow. Well, since our last episode, we had a major issue, major malfunction, drastic, terrible. I guess you're wondering what it is. Our potato chip business, it didn't turn out so well. It collapsed on us. I'll just say the dang thing burnt to the ground. Yep. Had some conflicts with the mod, so I took that mod plumb off the game because it was messing some few things up. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that the daggone place burnt down, and we're gonna go with that. Good enough for me. Now we'll go over in a minute. I'll show you what happened. It was wouldn't let me access it or nothing, and it just kept causing all kinds of conflicts. So I got fed up with it, and I was like, I'll just get rid of it. That's what we did. Alright, let's get this blowed out here, and we'll go from here. Over there, and I'll show you what we did. We'll replace it with something else. There's another potato chip mod we're going to throw in there and see if that helps us any. Let's go over here and get Granny blowed out of her little snow drift here. Look out, buddy. We're doing some snow blowing here. There we go. Let's get rid of these big old drifts, make it a little bit easier to drive around here. Yeah, we was having some conflicts. Things was having trouble loading, and some of those pallets got to bugging up on me, and seems like I wasted a lot of money in it. I had like 100,000 liters of frickin' potatoes lost in the deal, but other than that, we didn't lose too much. A little bit of canola oil, things like that. Stuff that we can always get back. Left us with a big old pile of rubble here, so we got to get that mess cleaned up too. Yeah, they burnt it to the ground, I guess is what we're going to go with. Guess it was those spicy chips that was in there, caught the place on fire. Turn that nozzle the other way so we ain't blowing the snow right back out on the road again. Get this blowed off and we'll go figure out what we're going to do. It's 5:34 in the afternoon. Seems a lot later than what it is. Turn this thing over, ain't we? Pretty steep right there. Got some oil there we need to get. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it. I think we may need that oil later on. Get that new potato chip mod. Maybe it won't be so conflicted. Get us a bakery, start baking some cakes and stuff, donuts. Definitely gonna get that ice cream factory. I guess we can replace it with that. Get 2 factories for the price of 1 here, won't we? I think this is about enough. This big pile right here blowed off here. Alright, let's see if we can go in here and sell all this junk. Clear this lot off a little bit, and we'll look into buying something else to replace it with. Well, the good news is, well, we got $1 million in the bank. Some lights on the subject here. Alright. So sell all that garbage and get it cleaned up, won't they? Alright, we got it all cleared out now. Let's check on some businesses, won't we? We got the money, might as well see. We want that ice cream factory for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. Let's see. Soup factory would be a good one to get into, won't it? $405,000 though. What's a big old building? But you know what? That'd be a good investment right there. Where's the front of the building at? Right there. Okay. Put like this right here. Right there. We're gonna put it right here regardless. Right about there. Alright. We got the soup factory. Cost us a big old pretty penny. How about that ice cream parlor? We'll get it too while we're here. Chocolate. That's a decent chocolate factory. Not a bad price. It'd be something else we can get into. Let's do them both, won't we? Alright. One more. Where's that? There's a bakery for $150,000. I want that ice cream factory, so we'll invest in it, and that'll be enough for now. We'll get that bakery later. Industrial bakery, that's a big one. Alright, where you at, ice cream factory? I need that pig food production thing. What I need. For sure. There's a biscuit factory. Sandwich factory. salad factory. Creamery. Maybe that's one we've got, yeah. Come on, where's it at? We'll find that ice cream place here in a second. Alright, we found it. $200,000 for this little building. I don't think I'll put it over here next to the other one if we got room. I don't think we got room, daggone it. By golly, we'll make room, won't we? Let's see, can we put, well, we don't want to put it there, it'd be out in the dang way, won't it? Let's see. We'll find a spot for it. We might have to get some more land or do something with it, but we'll figure it out. Daggone it, it's gonna bug me now. I want that ice cream factory and ain't nothing gonna stop me. I don't want to do our field up right there though. The only other place we can put it be right down here with all these other factories, and I really don't want to cut into our field to get it, so we'll come over here and we'll clear this mess right here out. This is what we'll do. Right about, let's get it lined up with the rest of these businesses here. I'm gonna move my house. So I'm gonna move it, and put it over here somewhere. Build us, because our house over here is too tight. We're gonna sell it, and we're gonna build us another one right over here in these woods. So I don't want to crowd it too much over there. So what we could do is put it right here beside that. Sell that. Let's sell that real quick. Alright, let's put our ice cream factory right there. 1, 2. Says it overlaps with another object. The only thing it's overlapping with is daggone snow everywhere. Right about there. Alright, that's good enough for me. We'll do all the detail work later. We'll slow down on spending the money. Alright, this is our cannon factory, so what's it gonna need? So we need carrots, parsnips, potatoes, red beets. Get that and we can make all these soups right here. So we got this one here requires carrots. We can do potatoes. Potato soup. That's for dang sure. We got plenty of potatoes, don't we? Let's do this one. Let's activate it. Alright, what does our ice cream factory need? And our chocolate factory. Needs water. Definitely need water. Strawberry ice cream, we could make it. It needs strawberries. Oh, we need honey for that. Daggone, we don't have any honey. Oh, we can do the chili. This chocolate ice cream, because all we need is chili peppers. Dang, we need chocolate though, don't we? They've got us. We gotta find a way of making chocolate, and we'll be doing good. Let's not turn anything on it yet. What was the other one? Our creamer. We can make chocolate here, but it probably needs milk and sugar. We need to figure out a way to get some sugar. Got plenty of milk, don't we? Yep. Alright, well, we're out of all that. We ain't making no more cheese. We're going to get into the chocolate business here. So, we'll figure all that later. Well, I'll get everything shut off for the time being. There's our chocolate factory. Alright, milk and sugar. So what we're going to do, start right up here. So we're not going to need no canola no more, I don't think. We're going to change it over. I think we can change it to sugar cane. I'm not sure. Let's try it out. I'm going to get it to figure it out here. There it goes. Alright, it's doing canola. See, we can't do sugar cane, can we? We do carrots though. Make carrot soup. Yeah, let's change it to that. Activate. We can turn off the long grain rice. Deactivate. We'll get those pallets put up anyway. And this one, what are we going to change it to? About to get us another greenhouse for sure. Get the one that does sugar cane. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, this one ain't gonna do it either. This one's doing canola for the time being, so we'll... No, it's doing canola. I guess we'll leave it going for right now. I think these two are sunflower. Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is to get one that's going to produce sugar cane for us. Cause we're going to need it for our sugar. And this, I don't think this one will work. This is the potato house here. Let's check it out here. Nope, see, that won't do it. Gotta grow everything with the very thing we need. Alright. One more greenhouse. Looks like we're gonna need one. We got room right beside of this one for one more. So let's go ahead and buy it. Yeah, I said I was going to slow down on buying stuff, but We're gonna have to have it. Is this one it? No. This is the one right here. 50,000. There it is. Let's get some ground level then. Let's see, because our all this construction's caused all kinds of trouble here. All the snow cleared out anyway. It's the best way to do it. Alright, there's that one. Let's go over here and level this out right over here for a little bit. Go ahead and get the ground painted while we're here. How about that? What kind of is that? Is that asphalt? We'll use gravel like everything else. Alright, that's pretty good. We got that done. Some concrete up here would be best for that. There we go. All right, that's enough. Let's go ahead and get this one set. We need to get it filled up and ready to go. Get it producing on us. We want sugar cane. Activate. We're gonna need water and manure. Both of those we've got right over here. Take this tractor over here. We'll go get the water, then we'll come back and get the sugar, or the manure. I think the manure's over here actually. We'll hook right to it with this, won't we? Yeah, we traded one business for 3, so nothing wrong with that. Problem is, we got an empty lot over behind our gas station now. That's the only downside. Ain't nothing we can't fix. We can get in the sugarcane business too if we want to. Alright, there's that. Let's get this backed up here out of the way. It's going to back it right there, but that's a terrible idea. Let's get it over here. let's go get some water, and that'll be ready to go. We'll call it a night, get some rest, and in the morning, we'll get everything up and running and fired up. We'll get into the money-making business then. Let's get this old tractor over here if we don't get it hung up. I'm surprised it even started on us here. Cold as it is out here. It's 30 degrees. A little bit below freezing. We'll fill this greenhouse up, and I believe we're going to put some water in that factory right there. We'll see. She's up and running. We can at least put a load of potatoes in here. This one takes water, I don't know. Okay, I guess it don't. Park it over here out of the way. Let's turn the light off, save our battery. Now let's go get dump truck, and we'll dump those potatoes in the soup factory. At least we'll get our potato soup going, won't we? Let's go find it here. Give me a second. There it is. Alright, that's pretty good. Back this up here out of the way for time being. Back up to over here, this other one here. There we go. Alright, get these over here. Get these loaded. Get them in the factory. Get them to making us some money. How about that? In the meanwhile, we'll be getting us some rest. Boy, it's cold out here. I know that. But we've done a lot, made a lot of progress. Alright, everybody. So that'll be enough for this episode. I'm sorry it drug out so long, but things happen, things change, and I think it's all changing for the better. Look at us. Got us a couple factories going on here. We're rolling in the money. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on the next one.